Well, good morning everyone and welcome back. So, as you can see, the gravel's been delivered. I have we haven't replaced the gravel in this part of the path, but we've put it out in front of the greenhouse there, and we have widened the track up this bit here, which is going to be extremely useful when we're trying to get in and out with the Ferguson tractor and the water bowser. Fantastic news. So, the sheep are all good, the cows are all good. What we need to do today is to get on with cutting the grass. I know it's October, but I want to get some silage made. Ah, yes, all my grasswork equipment's in here, isn't it? So, we've got mowers. And we've got a baler. We don't need the tedder, and we haven't got a windrower. So we are desperate to get a windrower sorted. I think the first job is to get it cut though. We're going to get it cut, and then we'll go and we'll see if we can get hold of a windrower from the dealership. Before we row it all up and bale it. Oh, and then we'll need a wrapper, obviously. But as we are saving for the seeder, I really, really don't want to spend any money on other equipment at the moment. Plus, I don't think Abby would be too happy if I did. Right. Time to get in and get this warmed up, I guess. We might be able to use our new screen today when we're baling. Okay. Let's get the mowers hooked up and then we'll see how we should start, basically. There are weeds growing in the fields that I have cultivated. Okay, get that lifted up. There we are. And we'll get the rear one sorted. Yeah, there are weeds growing, so obviously we'll need to use our weeder when we've planted this year. This field here is going to have soybeans in it. I need to get soybeans in the ground, but in order to do that, I do need the seeder. I don't think I'll be able to borrow Trev's this year. I've hardly spoken to him, to be perfectly honest, for a long time. And it was very kind of him to let me use it last time, but it's... yes. A long way off again. Right then. The cows are ever closer to having their babies. We ought to think about getting some igloos in. Might put them in the side of the field here. And then we can get the cows fed with milk. And looked after, making sure they're surviving and thriving. Okay. Get all these lowered down. Let's start them up. This one at the rear really takes a while to build up its speed. And we're off. Oh, crikey. Okay. Let's get as much cut as we can do. Okay, so actually, with these two mowers, not a long job at all. Let's get this final little bit cut here. There we go. Fantastic. Let's lift them up. Shut them down. And we will fold them. They could now go back into the shed. In fact, should we put them in the shed up here? We used to have grass equipment in the shed up here. That would keep them out of the way of the harvester. We could put the harvester header away then as well. The only little problem with it is access. No, I think we're not going to risk damaging equipment and things. We'll put them in the big shed. Oh, that's rough round there. Might need to get a digger in and smooth that out at some point. Okay. Right. Let's pop that one down there. And there we go. Disconnect it. And then we can put this one back where it was. There we are. Without hitting the tether too. How good's that? Okay. PTO, hydraulics, and drop it off there. Okay, there we go. Right then, so, yes, it's the windrower. That's the next bit. So I will go and we will park up by the house. I'll go in and talk to the dealership, see what they can do. I'll need a windrower and a bale wrapper. Just switch that off there. Yeah, windrower and a bale wrapper. I don't think we'll be bringing them both back at the same time. So I'm not going to take the trailer and do that because I could do the windrowing, do the baling, and then go swap the windrower for a wrapper. Yeah, okay. Right, let me go in and have a chat with them on the phone. Okay, I stopped in for a nice cup of tea. Gave the dealership a call. They have got a windrower for me. Quite a nice one. It's the Samers. I think I've used it before, actually. I don't really remember, but I think I have. And yeah, we're going to be using that. And then we've got the same bale wrapper as last time, so the Govel is still there, ready for us to pick up. So they're going to charge me £100 for the day's use. It'll be £100 for the day. If I go over into another day, it'll be £200. But yes, we need to go and get that rower, get the grass rowed up, and yeah, crack on with it really. Get the bales made, get them wrapped. It is still a lovely day, and it's all doable. It's just a lot of work, but we'll need to crack on. I do want to get my own version of all this equipment at some point, but bale wrappers are not easy to come by second hand. I just maybe we could upgrade the baler at some point to one that has a wrapper built into it or something. I don't know. It's just a thought. But yeah, windrower is going to be, I think, a must as soon as we've got the seeder, because the seeder is going to be extremely important for the spring. That's what we're going to need. Want to get soybeans in the ground, and I'm not really sure what to do with the other field yet. Maybe we'll do something different, like oats or something like that, possibly. I don't know. It had oilseed rape in it last time. I'll have a think about it. Right, I'll see you over at the dealership. Well, here it is, all set out nicely, ready for me to use, which is fantastic. I've hooked it up. I've been in and had a chat. We're not going to have. I'll not have to pay till I've brought the wrapper back later, after we've been and switched these over. But yeah, we need to go and we need to get on with getting everything rowed up so that we can start baling. I think that's going to be the goal before we stop for lunch, is to have everything baled, and it is sort of 10 o'clock now, I think, so maybe even 11 o'clock. So we have got our work cut out for us. I don't think rowing will take too long with this. It's the baling that's going to take a bit longer. So we'll yeah, we'll do what we can. See if I can switch the screen. Yes, I do have a wind rowing screen. There we go. Let's see if this does anything interesting when I'm rowing. I have no idea how to set it up or anything, so let's just see what happens. Right, here we are then. We've got it lowered. We're starting to work. Oh yes, the screen does tell me when it's running and when it's not. Oh, fantastic. It is useful. Still got to watch where I'm driving there. Right then, let's do a couple of laps of the headland first, and then we'll start going up and down. And then we'll switch over and start the baling. Right then, just finish this bit off here and drag it all together. Lovely. Job done. Get that folded up. I'm going to get the rakes off it, and yes, that is the rowing all done. Now we need to crack on straight away with the baling, especially if I'm going to get it done before lunch, which I definitely want to do, if I can. Right. Right, bowler should be in there. We need to leave this over by the house because I'll be taking it back straight after lunch. That should do nicely. Jump out there. There we go. That is now sorted. Yeah, so the dealership were telling me that they're using that New Holland that they couldn't sell as a demo tractor or a rental tractor, which is quite cool. But what they did say to me is that at the end of its rental period it would be for sale for a cheaper price, obviously, than it would be when it was new. However, you've got the added sort of risk that it has been overused. Obviously they didn't say this, I said that. yes, the added risk that it has been used extremely hard for its life. Been abused a little bit because people don't tend to look after rental things as much as they should do. Right, let's get that fired up and get it lowered. There we go. Lovely. Now I am expecting it to fill up again very, very quickly. There we go. Already full. This is going to be another one of those mega bale events, I think. So yeah, we're going to crack on. We're going to get all the bales done. And then yes, we'll stop for lunch and go and get the rower. Loads of bales going to come out of this. It yields so well every year. I didn't know whether the soil on this field is so fantastically nutrient dense that, you know, maybe I should consider turning this into an arable field. But then obviously I'd have to have another field for grass. Oh crikey. Not really focused and concentrating, am I? Okay, right. Let me get on and we'll see how many bales we've got at the end. Oh, I forgot to change my my view on the baler. There we go. Ah, look. That is awesome. It even tells me how full the bale is. Amazing. Oh, well, I'm so glad I got this screen. Fantastic screen. Brilliant. Right, well I'm going to crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, that makes this so much easier. We should get easily one more bale out of this bit. And then this will sit in the baler until the next time. Pick up the pickup. Pick up the pickup. Sure. There we go. What a beautiful sight that is. So many bales. Absolutely stunning. Right. That has taken us to about 2 o'clock. I am feeling hungry. So we're going to go and put the baler back. Get connected back up to the wind rower to take that back. But then yes, we'll go and pick up the wrapper from the store. But if we can get all those bales wrapped today, they'll be alright to stay in the field for a bit. There's no rush to get them in, just if we're not doing anything else, that's all. Right. There we go. All connected up. And time for a sandwich. At least a sandwich. Right. It is now getting on a bit. 2:30. We do need to go and get that wrapper and get sorted. It will be getting dark soon. What with it now being October. So we need to head back. In fact, I'll put some lights on. There we go. Need to head back to the dealership. Flashy lights too. Yes, if we head back to the dealership, we can get things sorted. I'm not sure what was going on with the bale wrap, or the net wrap counter on the screen, but obviously it's not compatible with the baler I've got because it wasn't going down as I was using it. I do replace the net rolls often in that baler, but yes, it wasn't telling me how much I had left, but that's a minor thing. Maybe something we can sort in the future if it's a sensor problem or something on the baler, or if the baler doesn't even sense it at all, maybe, I don't know. Oh dear, we've been working hard today. And, yeah, I'm quite tired now, but we do need to get on with the wrapping. Right, I'll get over to the store. We'll drop this off and pick up the wrapper. And then we'll get back to the field and crack on, because I don't want it to get too late and us have not finished. Here we are then, the final bale. What a day it's been. Absolutely incredible day. We've managed to get all this done, and that is fantastic. Right, let's get this folded up. Now I have realised that they've taken the bail on end turner off of this, which I hadn't noticed before I brought it back here, but they have done. Which means that all our bales are round side down, which although it's a beautiful sight. I'm just going to hop up on the wall here. Oh, I'm getting a bit old for that. Look at all those bales, fully wrapped and already fermenting. That's brilliant. We've worked very hard today. It's now about 4:45 and it's time for us to go in and get some dinner. But before that, I will whip the wrapper. Sorry, I'm getting tired. My brain's going. Get the wrapper back to the dealership. Pay our £100, and we'll we'll finish up there, but I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.